Hello everybody, this is Stago Seda featuring guest commentator Narb007.
I'm here again.
Yes, I figured it'd be a great idea to have guest commentators for the last parts of every walkthrough. And right now we just got back up from fighting Nemesis 2, that jerk. And I figured now it's the end of the game, there's not really much I'm going to need to do stuff with anymore, so I'm going to pretty much should be wasting ammo because there's nothing else I really need to use it on. That's pretty much the same exact situation you had when you did yours, right?
Pretty much. Speaking of which, I think a shameless plug is in order right now.
Yeah, I do that in all your videos anyway. Not all of them. Continue.
So, check out my Let's Play of this game. I just finished that.
And he did it blindly too, that's the
Yeah.
interesting part. And by blindly, his definition of blind is keep going till he gets stuck and then ask me for help.
But I don't ask you what happens, I just ask like
Yeah.
where to go.
Yeah, this is stupid. Right here, I wasted so much time just trying to figure out like how to use. Apparently, what was different is you have to examine it, then it lets you use the card key reader. And that's probably one of the little things that pushed my time just above 2 hours. And that really ticked me off because my goal was under 2 for this, but nope. So yeah, you're grabbing those useless grenade rounds and that super radiated key we're gonna use to get into. Wait for it. Their rocket launcher.
Which is pretty much useless, right?
Yeah, it is actually, in fact, useless, but it does a good job of holding off the final boss, I guess. Well, it's more useful if you jumped off the bridge instead of pushing Nemesis off the bridge. And depending on another choice you made, where, well, I'll explain that choice in a minute because we're not exactly there yet. But for those of you playing the home game and those of you who for some reason aren't doing an A rank run and are watching this anyway, this would be a nice place for you to save, but we don't need saves where we're going because we're fighting one of the easier bosses in the game, actually. Actually, it's probably the easiest boss in the game. Yes, because usually the final bosses are supposed to be much more difficult. And you can say more words, you know.
I'm just letting you do your walkthrough thing.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm terrible at this game, so I really have nothing to add.
Man, you could talk about your suffering and pain.
Yeah, I suffered and there was pain. I was playing on easy, but still. Like I said, I'm bad at this game.
Yeah. So, normally at this part, if you jumped off the bridge, there's a scene here where Nikolai is in a helicopter, and he's like, "Oh, I'm Nikolai, I'm going to kill you with my helicopter." And you're like, "Oh yeah, well, you can try negotiating with him," which I haven't seen that scene. But you can kill him. That's pretty fun.
Which I did in my Let's Play.
Yeah, that's probably more useful for the rocket launcher than anything else. Yeah, and on the shelf there, if for some reason you really feel you need it, there's shotgun shells there. I don't know why they gave them to you, because at this point, the only guns you should really bother using are the Magnum, the grenade launcher, or this here fancy schmancy rocket launcher. Right, and this is where all the magic is going to happen. Yes, so, right, you're locked in here, there's no way out. And if you look over there, that's Mr. X from Resident Evil 2. Was he the final boss in that game?
Yeah, although I don't know what he's doing here, because the final boss fight from Resident Evil 2 is in a completely different place.
Yeah, maybe it was like a clone of him or something? Maybe.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the place where you fought him, like, the whole place blew up. So I really don't know what he's doing here.
Yeah. Well, did they like make multiple Mr. X's, or is Mr. X someone who was particularly mutated, like only one person? I don't know. I'm really not familiar with Resident Evil 2 as I should be.
I'm not either. And I beat
Considering
the game.
you beat it.
Yeah.
Or did you like ignore every cutscene or something? Or not read any of the diaries?
Well, I didn't read any of the diaries, but
you pick up on some interesting stuff. I mean, I think this was one of the first Resident Evil games that actually bothered with storytelling other than diaries. if you know this one, a lot of the storytelling is via cutscenes that waste your final time.
Yeah.
I think that might have something to do with the fact that the minimum or maximum time for A rank is 2.5 instead of 2 hours like it was in the other games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so here you get to push in all 3 of these battery things, and because Capcom hates you and your family, they put the second one as far away as possible, and they make you run all the way back here and risk Nemesis spitting acid at you. Really, he is no danger here. Though I have heard that he has some sort of attack where if you're standing directly behind him, he'll like eat you or something like that and automatically kill you. Which I've never seen that. I've never witnessed that. Alright, so this is the thing that's going to actually kill him. That there cannon you just charged up with the, what's called batteries. Yeah, really, I just use the rocket launcher here because it like holds him back a little bit. So it takes a minimum of 2 shots with that cannon to kill him. But really, here it's all just random ammo wasting, I guess. His attacks do near nothing. And it's really this boss fight's more just meant for epicness. Like I'm sure like the freeze round's more useful for, I don't know, just holding him back. And despite the fact that it shot him straight up the butt, did absolutely nothing to him. Wait, didn't it take you like 3 shots to kill him in your game?
Yeah, I missed him on the second shot.
Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes he's cooperative and just goes straight down that path. Sometimes he's not. And sometimes guest commentators can say more.
I'm doing your walkthrough stuff. I don't really have anything to say right now.
Oh no, you can just... You don't have to talk necessarily about this game. Just make insightful connections.
Well, I'm sure Nemesis is dead because...
Because, yeah, I mean, considering the last 2 times you killed him, he was dead. It's not like he's going to get back up or anything like that. Yeah, the only reason I leave in these cutscenes is because they're not ones you can really skip, so whatever. And this is one of the cooler ones in the game anyway. So, ordinarily, I'd try to shut up during the cutscenes anyway, but it doesn't matter because I turned the game audio down anyway. Alright, so this is the final live action choice. I'm sure actually the first one it wastes a couple of seconds, but just for epicness I decided to put it anyway. Evacuating is just immediately leaving, because Nemesis is going to die either way. This is the cooler way to do it. And so she picked up that conveniently placed revolver, and says the greatest line ever here. Alright, and those of you who might not have heard that, because the game audio is down, she said, "You want stars? I'll give you stars."
I feel like she could have used a better line there.
Yeah, I think these are probably the same people who wrote the dialogue for Resident Evil 1.
True.
So, also I noticed in Resident Evil 1, Rebecca didn't use contractions very much. Like, oh, I am here, instead of I'm here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's like, kind of like a foreign person trying to talk American.
I think they probably... I think the voice actors were, at least some of them were Japanese. Maybe not all of them.
Yeah. Here, I'll let you describe the other ending here.
Okay, well, in the other ending, Barry saves you, which is awesome. The best ending possible for a game. Who saves you here?
Actually, I don't know. Doesn't...
So...
I don't mean, no, it's Carlos, actually. Like, he lets you fly away or something, but that's like the he's right in the helicopter that Nikolai would have been in the other game. In the other ending. Yeah. Yeah, this is how the government deals with all their problems. Oh no! Zombie infestation. Blow it up! Wouldn't it be better to just, like, quarantine it? No! Blow it up! They can do what they did in the Simpsons movie and just put a giant dome over Raccoon City.
Yeah.
I'm sure Nemesis will probably break out. It's like, oh, there's probably STARS members outside. You have to kill them all. Huh. Oh, government Nemesis. Yeah. So, if you didn't somehow kill him with 6 magnum shots, then this nuke definitely would have killed him. Like, actually no, Nemesis is definitely still alive somewhere in the rubble of that city.
Probably.
And then in like Resident Evil 6, he's gonna come out and say, haha, I'm still alive. And Resident Evil 6 is probably going to have, like, the Zero Suit, Samus, Jill.
Barry had better be in that, or I'm gonna punch Capcom in the face.
Yeah,
Figuratively.
Actually, no, I think Leon's going to be in it, but they can probably still throw in Barry somewhere.
Yeah.
Because, actually, I heard somewhere that they're going to kill Leon in the next one, or something like that. I would hate that. Leon was awesome. Now they should make one just starring Barry that isn't on the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Epic Games end with the black and white, I guess. And the credit song is actually pretty nice. And there's my ending screen. Alright guys, hope you had fun with this one. I have no clue what my next walkthrough is going to be. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya.